What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, I am going to be reviewing literally the best overseas bowling ball that I have ever thrown, and it's not even close. This is one of the few times where I actually threw the ball before I review it, so I'm going into it already knowing a little bit about this ball, and it's an absolute home run ball, and we need a version of this ball stateside ASAP. It's going to be the RST X2 Squad by Rotor Grip, which is an overseas ball. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you like this jersey or any of the jerseys, my super festive jersey, by the way, or any of the jerseys in any of my videos, coolwick.com, and use my promo code Napoles10. That'll get you 10% off your entire order. And then down below in the description, there's be a link where you can order anything bowling related. And this bowling ball in particular, I got through a Black Friday sale on Bowlers Mart's website for an unbelievable price. So definitely check the Bowlers Mart website. So let's talk a little bit about the tech behind this RST X2 Squad and why it's so different than any of the other RST balls that we've had here stateside. So we'll start with the core. It features the same RST core that was in the X1, the X2, and the X3, which in 15 pounds, which has an RG of 2.53, which is on the higher end, a max differential of 0.053, which is again on the higher end, and a PSA of 0.016. So it's a very strong asymmetrical core. Again, the same one that we saw in the X1, the X2, and the X3. Now, what makes this ball different than those other balls is that the X1 and the X3 were both hybrids. The X2 was a pearl. This X2 Squad is a solid. It's the same Micro Track solid cover stock that was on the Gem, which is a big deal. It's a very strong cover bowling ball. And as of the time of recording this video, we don't have a solid RST ball. And you guys are gonna see just why I think that we absolutely should have one. So let me know down below in the comments if you guys have any overseas bowling balls, why or why not. Do you like them, do you not like them, whatever the case may be. We're gonna be here on lane 1 at Samstown on a fresh, typical house shot. All right, first shot here with the Squad. And throughout this video, I'll let you guys know what I'm really liking about this ball. Right off the bat, what I'm really liking is that this feels like a ball that's a little bit weaker than the Gem, but shapes way more. Now, this is not a ball that's going to be a very angular ball at all. It's still going to be very rolly, very smooth, lots of control. Good start. I think that this ball takes everything that I didn't like about the Gem and kind of take it away. See it? Yeah. And then just to clarify what I said about the Gem is that the Gem for me never really shaped a whole lot. It was super forward. This one wants to come around the corner a little more. Definitely because of that higher RG. Oh, good shot. But it's almost unfair because I've always been a fan of high RG, high differential, strong cover balls. There hasn't been a lot of them. Missed in a little bit, see it? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is one of those few times when I throw one of these overseas balls where I'm just like, we absolutely need something like this stateside. Not my best shot there. I mean, this motion. Yeah, what this ball is really starting to remind me of is like a stronger phase 2. Yeah, that's exactly it right there. I was trying to think of what this reminded me of, and it's like a stronger phase 2. Roll! Oh! So I don't normally do comparisons with overseas balls, but I think I want to do one with this ball and that phase 2 for sure. All right, a few more shots here, and then we'll take our first little break. See it in the oil. Last shot here before our break. Ooh. All right, so when I say this, it is not staffer hype because this is an international ball. Most people won't even have access to this ball. This RST X2 Squad, had it been available stateside as a regular release, would have been hands down, clear cut, my #1 ball of this year. The motion that this ball gives me is something that's unbelievable. It's, like I said, it reminds me a lot of like a stronger phase 2. When I miss it into the friction, it doesn't want to bail like most other strong asymmetrical solids. But then when I miss into the oil, it's still that big, strong asymmetrical solid, so it handles that oil in the middle. It just screams versatility, and I am loving this bowling ball. And I really hope, and again, I'm saying this without the knowledge of what may or may not come in the future, I really hope that we get a solid RST ball so that you guys can see just how good this core cover combo is. So let's get back on the lanes, chase this ball left, and see what the versatility looks like here at Samstown, because at South Point, it for sure allowed me to get left and bend it. Let's see what it looks like here on a little bit more friction. All right, so we're back on the lanes. This is gonna be my first big move here. I'm gonna move like 4 left, create a little bit of shape, and see how this ball handles it. Miss right, get there. Good shot though. I mean, it was a miss, but good shot. So that last shot there kind of tells the whole story. I missed right directly into the friction and it didn't roll out. Still got there and wrapped it dime. That's gonna be good. Yeah. We're gonna go right back to that same spot. Same spot, we're not gonna miss right. Ooh, almost tried a 9-pin. And then we didn't talk about the layout somehow, I forgot about it. It's a brand new layout that I tried. It's 60 by 4.5 by 30. I honestly think that as I'm moving left, where I can kind of slow hook it a little bit, is when it's looked the best so far. Like that. Ooh. I mean, guys, seriously, come on. A ball can't be this good and only be available outside of the United States. So I know I'm about to jinx myself, but I'm more than halfway through this video and I've only 9 counted or struck. To me, that's a really clear sign of a good ball motion, you matching up, is when you're all striker 9, striker 9. I'd rather 9 count than a big giant split. This ball also kind of reminds me of like a stronger IQ Tour Solid, which is kind of like a weaker phase 2. So same kind of ball motion. Oh, wow. And then just to be clear, I'm only talking about like ball motion. I'm not saying that this is an all-time great ball like a phase 2, like an IQ Tour Solid, just a ball motion. Oh, so I think if I was bowling for score, I would be a little bit further right than this. But even if I was here and I needed to continue chasing it left, right into a shiny pearl like a Fate or something would be like, I think, a good motion. And then it does that. Bang. So yes, while I do see that the ball motion is very similar to that of like an IQ Tour Solid or like a phase 2, it also comes with those limitations that kind of ball motion comes with. So for example, a ball like a phase 2 or an IQ Tour Solid are very, very good when you need to keep the ball in front of you, smoother ball motion, something that's not gonna overreact, something very predictable. But with that kind of ball motion, when you start to chase it left, you start to see a lot of those flat 10s. So like I said, if I was bowling for score, I think I'd be a little bit further right than where I'm at right now. But once I got to a point where I was flat 10ing and moving right was not an option, something with a cleaner cover, like I said before that shot, I think a Storm Fate, being that it has a similar RG, a similar differential, but being a symmetrical pearl with a much cleaner cover, I think would be a very, very good go-to ball after this. And I have my Fate here, and just for you know, for the giggles, towards the end of this last couple shots, I'm gonna throw the Fate just to see if I was kind of right. So I'm gonna make a small move, 2 right with my feet, 1 left with my eyes, move it in, keep it in front of me, and my goal is to stay away from that flat 10 area. There we go. I missed right a little bit, but that's a good spot. Yeah, just a little bit right with my feet. Stay away from that flat 10. I think we're in business now. Woo. All right, let's stay aggressive here. That last shot was really, really good. Yeah, that last shot there, as good as it gets for me physically. And then the ball motion was good too. Yeah, we're just gonna stay here for a couple more shots, and then I still want to throw the Fate a little bit just to show you guys. Bang! And one thing I've noticed is that all those 5 shots that I've thrown so far, posted every single one at the line. Oh, that's my first non-9 counter strike. That's a brutal way to end that streak of 9 or better. But let's just commit to it, make a good shot. All right, so I'll throw 2 more shots with the squad and then 3 with the Fate, and then round off the video. Almost a foul there. Oh, that 7 got a fall for me. Yeah, that 7 pin really just needs to fall. Like that. All right, my last 3 shots of the video here are gonna be in the Fate. See how this looks like after the squad. Oh, yeah, perfect transitional ball. I'm actually gonna move 1 left with my feet, 1 right with my eyes, create a little bit more angle here. All right, last shot of the video here, I'll move left again. Keep my eyes in the same spot. First one I fell off in a while. We'll take it. All right, so that's probably as good as I've bowled in a very long time. That entire video, only 1 shot was a 9 count or less than a 9 count, and that was that blower 710. But enough about me. Let's talk about this ball and why I think it should be a stateside release. The motion that it's giving me on the lanes, while I say that it is very similar to a Phase 2 and an IQ Tour Solid, it's definitely magnified, amplified. It's definitely stronger. So if the Phase 2 isn't enough ball in the fresh, something like this would be a very, very good option. So guys, thank you so much for joining me in today's video. Happy holidays. Thank you so much for joining me this year and everything we've done. Click right here to watch another of my videos. Click right here to subscribe. Till next time.